Hi, my name is Kilo Letitia, and we here with Trashy about the trash talk. Where do you draw the line between thick and fat? I think it's all thick, and I think it's all fat. Like, I don't even understand draw the line. Like, I like it to jiggle. I like it thick and I like it fat. So it really ain't no lines drawn. I just like it thick and fat. When is the right time to post your partner? Woo. Partner as in we do business together. I post my business partner, you know what I'm saying? But if we talk about like wife, you know, husband, y'all married, locked in, then yeah, you could post them. But why are we giving crazy benefits on girlfriend or boyfriend shit? Like, that ain't nothing. That's a friend. What is it? Boyfriend, girlfriend? It's a friend. They ain't posting that. Because I feel like people, like I said earlier, people be so invested in like gossiping and like drama and shit like that. So it's like, I don't need them to post me either. I'd rather it be like we just really enjoy our time together. You know what I'm saying? And then like once it's like official and it's like we locked in, then it makes sense that like, oh, we can share a bit more to the world because it's locked in. Versus like, what do you think people misunderstand most about you? I think people think I'm mean. And like, I've heard that before, and I'm really like the sweetest thing. Like, once you get to know me, it's to love me for real. And I don't know if it just be like, I be serious or my little like facial expressions, like it just be sitting on bitch, but like, I'm not mean actually, like, I'm what your bitch like. What's something most people disagree with you on? I don't like motherfuckers that pull in parking spaces, and they really would disagree with me hard about that shit. But like, if you pull in a parking space, you don't care about your life. Like, you got back end always with me. You need to get the fuck out of there. But a lot of people like don't get that shit, and they think I just be playing. But I be like, you're embarrassing, you're embarrassing, you're embarrassing. Until they start driving and back in the car, I'm not getting in their car on you. How can you tell when someone is from your city? You can tell anybody from like the DMV. You know, I'm from Maryland, but you can tell them just how the way they say Maryland. You can tell them if they start saying mo, or the way like they accentuate their R's and they drag out different things, like the linguistics of how we speak. I just feel like it's so recognizable and like it's beautiful, you know what I'm saying? What's your biggest turn off? I hate when a motherfucker come off too sexual too fast. I hate when a person don't dress like how pretty they look. You know, I hate when a motherfucker just be talking about money like in a cheap ass way or just like money pinching ass way, just anything, like just don't talk about it at all. But those are like three big, hate it. Is there anything you dislike about kids? I'm the definition of fuck them kids. Like all my friends know that shit. And my friends have a lot of kids. They just be getting in the way of every fucking thing. So that's what I dislike about kids. I want to see my friends. I want to be with my friends. I want to just, you know, just have a good time. Go out on shenanigans. And the fucking kids are always in the fucking way. But they are the future. But yeah, fuck them kids. Yeah, I am auntie. I'm the cool, like, fun, like, literally my nephew calls me, like, the rich auntie. Like, we just go have fun, just pick the kid up, then drop him back off. But they just be always so inquisitive and in the middle of shit. We can't have shenanigans. But whenever a kid with me, they know it's about to be fun. How many chances do you give someone? I done gave too many, so everybody shit out of luck now. I'm not giving no more fucking chances. I be feeling like though, I be thinking benefit of the doubt because sometimes you can misinterpret this shit, but it's like people always taking advantage on me. So it's just like one time, one good ass time, but I'm probably sure you done fucked up about 3 or 4 times, but one good ass time, I never known you. Where it's just like, you show your hand where you really don't have no interest as far as like the safety of my life or my loved ones. You do some shit like that, like you just move too loose, you're out of here. You too yap. All right, you from a distance. What's your worst birthday? I don't have any. And literally, I be celebrating every day like it's my birthday. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, we supposed to live life every day we living, so I never had a bad birthday. I remember one time I was being a brat, like, cause my birthday in February and it was snowing and I couldn't go nowhere, but then my sister was like, bitch, get yourself together, and I straightened up. But like, celebrate every day, y'all. My best birthday? Oh my gosh, we had a stripper party. That hotel don't even exist no more in DC. I wasn't even 18 and we was just having our way, like just children. Just do, like, but honestly, looking back, I shouldn't even been in that type of situation. I probably was like 16. But like, we had a stripper party and we just had a blast. What is the biggest misconception about your zodiac sign? I thought, at first I was about to read this shit wrong. I thought it was gonna say, what's the biggest misconception about zodiac sign? And I like to say it like that. I feel like people really be taking that shit as law. Like, that just defines who a person is. And it's like, we're all at different stages in our life. And really, like, I be seeing the characteristic traits, but I don't really be believing in, like, those things for real. I judge a person by who they are and what they show me type shit. And, like, how they move. So, you know, stop going off of, oh, they're this, they're that, so they're this and they're that. Like, people always be like, because I'm a Pisces, they'll be like, oh, you're this, like, you're a crybaby, or like, they're really emotional. Now, I am emotional, but a person that gets close to me will like know, like, damn, like, she Josh strict, like, awesome. I cut a motherfucker off, like, real fast. Like how I was saying earlier with, like, friends and shit. Like, you throw me off, it's over with. But ain't nobody boo-hooing over you. But I think that come with growth and maturity. What's the pettiest reason you lost interest in someone? She posted herself in a dirty room on her story. Why would you do that? Like, you couldn't have posted any other time. Why were you so geeking to post yourself in a dirty room? It was clothes and shit just everywhere. Like, why the fuck did you have to post yourself like this? Like, you were that geeking to post? And like, I don't know, bitches that just post every 5 minutes get me good. Like, that shit, Well, matter of fact, what's the most pettiest reason you lost interest in someone? They outfit is champ. Like, face cute as shit, outfit champ, it get me good on me. What's your social media ick? I hate when the hoes post in lingerie and it's not for like Fenty Savage, or it's not like you getting paid for it. Like, bitch, I'm not following you for soft porn. That shit get me good. And then like on like a social status, I don't like that like people don't know how to talk to people anymore. Like, they just be so weird, like, behind phones. And it's like, I don't even like the text. So it's just like, I'm really an in-person ass motherfucker, like, hands-on experience. So that's the one thing I hate about social media too. We got lost with it. What's the most common lie that people tell? I think the most common lie that anyone can tell is that they not a hoe. Like, I think everybody is a hoe at this point. And I'm not trying to call myself a hoe, but I've been there before, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, I feel like everybody just be moving, like, not really true to themselves. And they just be so quick to just, like, find love in so many different places and validation or whatever. And most people just be lying to themselves that, like, they need something from someone else when they need it from themselves. What's the best struggle meal? Lately, for me, it's been some ramen noodles with, like, red peppers, capers, onions, and olive oil, and like some seasoning. Like, when I be making my ramen, I be jazzing that bitch up. But that shit you can make like literally in 2 minutes. The ramen with some spicy little peppers, some capers and onions. What's your unpopular dating opinion? I don't think people should date until they're like in a comfortable position where they know who they are, they got money to spend, and yeah, because if you don't have money to spend and you don't know who you are, why are you dating? Why are you wasting time with someone else? You need to be building yourself, because when you're around other people, they like rub off on you or whatever. So it's best that you know who the fuck you are versus like letting someone rub off on you when you underdeveloped. What's the first thing you notice about a man? I notice how he dressed, and I notice his height. But, and I say this is interesting because I've noticed lately, like, a lot of men don't know how to dress. It's sad. Like, that's the first thing I really be noticing is, like, how does a man dress? And it just be like, a lot of men just don't really care about how the way they put themselves together. I want y'all to do better for me. My tip on, like, men, like, dressing a little bit better, you don't have to dress crazy or this, that, and the third, but you should know your proportions. If you're a big guy, you know what I'm saying, you might want something a little bit more fitted. You might want to keep a mind out of how it fits your thighs and your hips. Unless, if you wanted to accentuate your butt and your thighs, I don't see why, like, sometimes they be like, oh, see, tight, or it don't really fit. Like, and it be like sagging, I'm seeing your underwear, like, you just look sloppy. And it's like, it just don't make sense. So I just think, like, proportion should be a big thing. And you can wear basics. I feel like men can dress so easy. All you had to do is put on the basics and make sure it fits you right. Like, yeah, but I be noticing, like, men, they just be like, they either try to do too much to be different, or it's like they just don't care at all. And then it's like sometimes you do have, I love when it's like you're fashionable because it's just like, damn, like that's cool. But it's not like many that you'll see like that. Like, it's like they be wearing whatever the trend is. They be wearing whatever they see like somebody else wear. Like how many like boys you know or you see online, they dressing like Playboy Cardi versus dressing like themselves or whatever. Or like, but that's also because of social media. Somebody brought that up to me before. Like, we can see how motherfuckers dressing in Tokyo, you know, Ghana, south of France, DC, Atlanta, and it's like all in one time when once upon a time you really couldn't see that. So everybody had like their own individual style. And I just feel like that's like the easiest piece of advice. Like, do what's true to you versus just trying to be like everybody else. That should be really shown. Hey y'all, it's Kilo Letitia. I just wrapped it up with Trash Talk. If it's not trash, it's trash. You hear me?